Hello and welcome to the English Box. Today we are going to talk about adverbs. So what is an adverb? Well, when I ask students in my classes this question, one bright spark often puts up his hand and he says, an adverb is a word which modifies a verb. Now this is obviously very true. Let's consider the sentence on the whiteboard. The boy runs quickly. Here the adverb quickly modifies the verb to run. However, adverbs don't only modify verbs. Indeed, they can also modify adjectives, other adverbs, and they can even modify entire clauses and sentences. So let's have a look at the examples on the whiteboard. Number 1 reads, the spectacularly gifted boy runs quickly. In this instance, the adverb spectacularly modifies the adjective gifted. In number 2, the spectacularly gifted boy runs very quickly. Here, the adverb very modifies the other adverb quickly. And finally, in example 3, we have, unfortunately for his competitors, the spectacularly gifted boy runs very quickly. Here, the adverb unfortunately modifies the entire sentence. So let's look now at how to form an adverb. The majority of adverbs, especially those adverbs of manner, are formed with the adjective plus ly. For example, the adjective quick can be turned into the adverb quickly by simply adding ly. If the adjective ends in y, we normally remove the y and add ily. So easy becomes easily, for example. If the adjective ends in ic, like tragic or automatic, then we normally add the letters ally. So tragic becomes tragically and automatic becomes automatically. And finally, if the adjective ends in e, then we normally remove the e and add ly. So terrible becomes terribly, or true becomes truly. However, one must be careful because there are very many irregular adverbs. One of these is fast. Fast has the same form as an adjective and as an adverb. So you would say he is fast, and you would also say he runs fast. To help us understand the positioning of these adverbs in sentences, it's helpful to classify these adverbs into 5 different categories. We have adverbs of time, such as already, yet, and tomorrow. We have adverbs of place, such as everywhere and nowhere. We have adverbs of degree, such as hardly, slightly, really, and very. We have adverbs of manner, such as loudly, slowly, quietly, and perfectly. And we have adverbs of frequency, such as never, rarely, and often. So let's begin by looking at adverbs of time. Adverbs of time are used to respond to questions with when. They normally go at the beginning or at the end of the sentence. So you could say, tomorrow I'm leaving work early, or I'm leaving work early tomorrow. Some exceptions are yet, which goes at the end of the sentence, and still, which comes before the verb and after the subject, or after the verb to be. So you would say, I'm still at work, for example. Moving on to adverbs of place. Adverbs of place are used in response to questions with where. They normally go after the verb or the object. For example, I've looked everywhere, but I can't find my glasses. Adverbs of degree are used in response to questions with to what extent. They go in front of the word they modify. For example, they really hoped their team would win. Here, the adverb is really, and the word modified is the verb to hope. Adverbs of manner are used in response to questions with how. They normally go after the object, and if there is no object, they normally go after the verb, and they never go between the two. So you would say he speaks Spanish perfectly, and you would not say he speaks perfectly Spanish. Finally, adverbs of frequency are used in response to questions with how often. They go before the main verb and after the first auxiliary verb. So you would say, I never watch television in the morning, and you would say he is often late, and not he often is late. So we've covered the 5 different types of adverbs, and now I have a little activity for you. All you have to do is look at the sentences. There are 8 sentences, and every sentence has a mistake. Simply tell me what the mistake is in each sentence.